All the blending put too many air bubbles in my body. Hey team, how are you going today? Welcome to Vlogmas day 24 and the last day of Vlogmas for 2017. We've got turkey cooking in the oven. We've got Christmas carols playing from the other room. I've got all of my baking goods ready. I have like 7 different ideas of what I want to actually bake today. Don't know what I'm going to do. We will see, because I'm sure I'm going to run out of time. Also, it's 36 degrees right now, and having the oven on all day is going to just be so hot. So we'll see what we get to. I have a couple of cool Christmas ideas and obviously things that I've like seen on Pinterest and stuff like that. But today guys, is just a kitchen day. So as you can tell, dressed like a 50s housewife. Christmas earrings on, red lipstick. I don't own a Christmas t-shirt, so plain grey is what we go with. I'm ready for it, guys. Hasn't really felt like Christmas, I think, because my Christmas is, I'm so used to being at the shops and it's crazy, busy, insane. And this was my year where I did Christmas activities. Weirdly light Christmas activities instead of being at the shops, but it doesn't actually feel like Christmas for me, which is kind of weird. My son's going well. He's got enough water. I check every day. I just don't think he's drinking. I think he's dead. He looks really rough. I think my son died, which is really sad. But we have only one more day and we were going to kick him out anyway, you know? When they get to an age, they shouldn't be living with their parents anymore. Am I right? Yeah, so... You've got 2 sets of antlers, Mum. It's so unnecessary.
Little ones are big ones. At the front and then at the back.
Front and back. It's like the mullet of antlers.
Well, can't have too many antlers.
So Mum's made me a cup of tea, thanks Mama. And we've got the first bits of the little Christmas trees. I'm going to do 8 of those Christmas trees and 8 of something else. But this is the start. Oh, Mum's right behind me. We just did a moon landing. Butts touching butts. Oh, and look at the little... Look at the turkey and the little chipolata sausages. That looks amazing, Mum. So good. This is what Christmas Eve is all about, guys. It's just constantly baking.
So, pause or not?
What's pause?
Oh, just hold.
No, turn it off because I'm not sure what I'm doing and how hot I need it. And it's too hot to leave the oven on for 20 to 30 minutes if I'm not going to be using it. I would love to be good enough. I would love to have enough free time to train myself to be good enough to go on Great British Bake Off. Santa Claus is coming to town. So I've moved on now. I finished my little decorations, my strawberry ones. I had to put them in the fridge because it was too hot and they were melting and I'll show you them later. But I'm using this gingerbread cookie, this pre-made flavored gingerbread cookie mix to make some stained glass cookies, I think is what they call them. But I couldn't find star cutout molds, so I'm just using flowers. But I think that they'll still look Christmassy, fingers crossed. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. But that's what we're moving on to, because that's number 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my list. 7 items on my list. I'm up to number 2. Where is the measure weight? Where is the
Scale?
Yeah.
In that side.
Why? Oh, it smells real gingerbready. Well, look what we have here. Just some classic baking puns for you guys. I think I've done it. I think I've bloody separated an egg.
Good on that.
What the hell? I haven't done that in yonks. I have so much hair in my mouth considering I tied it all back. Don't want all I for Christmas. You don't need to watch Great British Bake Off, Mum. Just come stand in the kitchen. I took the cap off the golden syrup and went, I don't think there's a hole in that, and squeezed it and got some golden syrup in my face. No, it just went into my face. It's fine. All the lights are shining.
And then we've got Michael Bublé's Christmas in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm sure he filmed that the next year. He's got to ride that cash cow, Mum.
William Shatner's on it. Yeah.
Michael Bublé only makes money like 1 month out of the year, but he makes enough to last him. Mind you, any single one of my favourite bands or singers could release a Christmas song, and no matter how shitty it was, I would buy that, I would pay money for it, and I would listen to it on repeat. And I have, to a lot of very shitty Christmas songs. Really getting the upper arm workout with this cookie mixture. Give this a quick smell, Mum.
Oh, that's good.
Smells.
Not too strong.
It's not super strong. I think it's going to be delicious, but it's real crumbly. And I know it's supposed to be, but yeah, I know, but it just seems almost too crumbly. So I might use some of this butter that I accidentally microwaved, just to wet it a little bit. So I have my gingerbread cookie mix cooling here, and then oh, they're melted. Look at them. They're supposed to be little Santa faces and the Christmas trees I made before. You can tell what I was going for, but the one up the back's probably the best. This guy, he's kind of fat, but I love him anyway. And then I especially chose one of the tiny little strawberries, that one, so he could be my sprout. He represents my sprout of all the Christmas trees, because I love my son. And Dad's just made lunch. Good on you, Dad. We're all in the kitchen cooking today, aren't we? What do we got? Avocado, tomato, mustard, ham on sourdough. Mmm. Probably all that's good. Oh, that mustard's really nice. I know that some of you guys might be wondering, because all day I have been like licking spoons and like licking my fingers, and I'm just eating a sandwich now, what lipstick I'm wearing, because it is bright red and I love this color. It is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the color Bachelorette. I do like using them underneath, but the problem is because they stay on so well, you have to get the line perfect, which is also sometimes why I coat them in a kind of creamier or an easier to wipe off shittier lipstick so that you can kind of work with it. Oh my God, I can smell this. It just wafted at me. This gingerbread reed diffuser just wafted at me. I've got my gingerbread cookies cooling, and I think I'm going to make choc-chip cookies now. They don't need to cool. They're not from a packet. I think I have all the ingredients, so I'm gonna make them from scratch. More sweets and more cookies. The strawberry things are for us to eat like today and tomorrow, and then all the other baked goods will be for us again today and tomorrow, but also on Boxing Day when we have more family over, just to have a bit of like a desserty spread, like available as people want to nibble at it, as opposed to like a massive, here's dessert, it's happening now type of thing. Just kind of like, oh, lunch is over, when we're hungry, we'll just kind of nibble on all of the sweeties that are put out type of thing. This is what it all comes down to, guys. I've got the little shapes to cut out the big and small sections, but I'm gonna just go ahead and try, because the worst that can happen is I have to re-roll it and put it back in the fridge. Why not? Why not give it a go? And I have all the ingredients here for my choc-chip cookies that I haven't mixed yet, but once I've cut these out and put these in the oven, I'll mix them, and then because they can be at the same temperature in the oven anyway. Excited? You know what I've just realized? I haven't actually looked at a recipe for these. I've just looked at a picture and gone, oh, I can bloody do that. No idea how long to cook them for, so the boiled sweets don't go crazy. Maybe I'll Google that. They're in the oven. Hopefully this will go well. I always feel bad throwing out the last bit of the cookie mix, but when you do shaped cookies, like you can't make the last one into a shape. There's just not enough. So I did keep the centers and made like tiny little gingerbread cookies, and then these ones are the ones that have just come out of the oven. And then I've put a new batch in the oven with one gingerbread man, because I figured if I do gingerbread flavored cookies, I have to do one gingerbread man. So I've done my choc-chip cookies. The mixture just wasn't right with these, so instead I've just done normal ones. I always like to put a big chocolate button melt right in the middle. It also helps to like flatten them out, because every time you roll them your hands get dirty, and then I wash them and I'm like, oh, now I have to flatten them. Sometimes people say use the back of a spoon like to press down on them so that they're not a ball. I think that works fine, but I like to have an extra little chocolate dot in the top. These are these cookies that have come out. Let's try one of the little ones. That's pretty good. Oh, they're spicy, like flavorful, but only right at the end. It's good. I'm put these in the oven now. All right, team, I think I'm done baking for the day. I am gonna bake again tomorrow and make more stuff, the rest of the stuff that I wanted to make for Boxing Day, for when everybody comes over. But for today, I'm just like, I'm done. I need to turn the oven off. It's too hot. I've been on my feet for like a couple of hours, and I'm just sort of, I'm over it. And we have enough snacks for us tonight at least. Christmas Eve family dinner, and then I'll just make the rest of the stuff for tomorrow for Boxing Day. So that's it for Christmas baking. It's weird. This is like the end of Vlogmas, guys. What's going on? I don't know if I can finish just yet. We'll check on Sprout one last time before it's over. don't worry. A few more things left to do today. We haven't made a Christmas cocktail yet today, so Vlogmas is not over just yet, but Christmas baking is. I will bake the other stuff and I will put the photos up because I do take photos as I go on my blog. It's just a Tumblr that I have where I like put my photos. I don't like write blog posts or anything. I've been considering doing that maybe, but I'm not really sure if that's something that I'm gonna have time for, considering next year I'm gonna have a job, which I haven't had, obviously December, which made it easy to do Vlogmas, and you know, studying and everything. So I'll at least put the photos up of the Christmas baking that I've done. I'll put the link somewhere on the screen now. I'm sure in some garish hot pink or some kind of coloured font. You know I love those. So you can go and visit it if you want to see the photos of the things that I bake tomorrow. I'm going to do the brownie Christmas trees, which I'm sure you guys have seen around on Pinterest. I'm going to do like marshmallow reindeer faces, at least I hope to. I'm not really sure how I'm going to stand them up. Do you know what I mean? Like they exist on sticks. I don't know where I'm going to stick the sticks so they don't fall over. So I'm going to try to do that, but I don't know how it's going to go. And then I'm also wanting to make some kind of cupcake that's based in Nutella, or if I can't find a good recipe for that, a cupcake that is like a spiced Christmassy flavor cup, like a gingerbready flavor cupcake. But I already did the gingerbread cookies, so we will see. But yeah, if you like baking, go to my blog somewhere on the screen now to check out the photos of what I did or did not create, or what I failed at making, because we all know I love giving it a good old college try, but it doesn't mean we always come out on top. But doesn't mean I don't stop trying. So that's it for baking. We got more things going on today. It's Christmas Eve. The day is not over. We still have many Christmas activities to partake in. Come on, guys. What's the weird pulse thing you do about?
I was just making sure all the cucumber.
Oh, that it all kind of like, it's separated quite quickly into goo, swamp and froth, but I'm excited for it. So sorry, what's this one called?
The swamp.
It's called the swamp.
I call it, yeah, the Shrek.
I call it Shrek 2, the wankening. I love that we go to make the exact same joke.
Nothing in this house is virginal.
No, she didn't say that.
Yeah, isn't that exactly the joke that Dominic and I both just made? Thank you, Dominic.
I thought you said no one in this house is a virgin. Thank you, my fine man.
The froth is like...
Drink the froth.
I'm just drinking the froth. It's got a whole lot of flavours. Wait, yeah, can I have a straw of some kind? Did you just sip the froth as well?
Quite.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, is the frost got in it?
No, I think the alcohol's sitting on the froth somehow. That's pretty good, Dom.
It's pretty good.
The alcohol's, I think, all the way through it, probably.
There's quite a bit of alcohol.
Yeah, I like that one.
So what is it? Gin, tonic, blended with lemon juice,
Gin,
cucumber
juice, lemon juice, honey, bitters.
honey bitters, ice, and topped up with soda water because just we had space in the glass and we don't want it to go to waste. It's putting hairs on my chest, Dominic. Yeah, Dom's like, it's fine, stop whinging. I just like had so bad a hangover yesterday that tasting alcohol now is still like war flashbacks, like, oh god.
What you need.
What have I done to myself? I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining over that way and it's cold now. We're gonna play Ticket to Ride, which I've never played before, but we got as a Christmas gift last year. So we may as well finally use it a full year later. Shall I lock this? Yes, I shall lock this. And I think I need another drink before we start. I don't know, I'll just go get like a cider or something. I've had 2 cocktails, I feel like I don't want to mix up too much. Mind you, I have to edit this later, so I don't want to be editing anything on Christmas morning. Any vlogs, so I don't really want to get too drunk.
Okay. So the object of the game is to score the highest number of total points. Points can be scored by claiming a route between 2 adjacent cities on the map.
Claiming a route.
Successfully, or not successfully completed by the...
Are you following? I'm not following.
No, I'm not following. I was going to ask you what
I don't know what's happening.
So how do we start the game? And
Let's go back to the beginning.
You just create routes, yeah?
Shuffle the train cards and deal a starting hand of 4 cards to each player.
Oh, there are cards in this game. I just don't. I've missed. The boys have read the rules and trying to explain them to us, but I've had too many drinks and also I'm not really
No, we're reading
paying
them as we
attention.
go.
We're all learning together. Some of us are vlogging.
Some of us are burping, but
That was
Are we allowed to
fruity.
look at them?
yeah, it's the cucumber. It really got to me. It
No, I
was
thought it was the parfait more.
no, it all mixed up with the air bubbles, and now I'm all the blending put too many air bubbles in my body.
Okay, I'm buying 2 Danzig to Warsaw with those 2.
Dad, can you find a destination card instead of just choking us all up? Rude. Some of us are playing a fair game. Don't appreciate this.
Fairly average game. Fuck off, losers.
Game's over, fellas. Joint winners. Me and the brother. Both 109. I got more destinations filled, or like trails filled, whatever they're called. And Dom got the 10 points for the longest route. So we like came at it from different angles, but we both did well, which is amazing. Yay, team sports. I know what I'm saying. I think that that's going to be the only game we play tonight though, because it did take us like 2.5 hours to play Ticket to Ride. It is a cool game. If you guys have not played it, definitely check it out if you like tabletop gaming. I'm not like super into it, but good enough. And I enjoyed that one a lot more than like Monopoly or any of those. You know what I mean?
What are both?
Great angle. Go for the high angle. I'm gonna have my mini sprout one, the baby one that I did. That's he's just over there. Look, same Oreos, but they're the thin Oreos. Damn straws are cold on my teeth. And so they're just covered in icing sugar and sprinkles.
They're very fruit.
Well, there's the very sugary Christmas trees and the slightly less sugary Santas. These only have a very small amount of icing on them. So you get a choice how healthy you want it to be. All right, team, it's 10 p.m. and people are starting to go to bed, and we finished playing war games and kind of the night is winding down. And so that means it's the end of Vlogmas, guys. That means it's over. Don't worry. We'll still be seeing each other around. You just need to subscribe to my channel and you'll be seeing me, and click the notifications bell, because I'll be honest with you guys, I do not know what's happening between now and New Year's. I don't know if I'll be putting videos out. Also in the new year, I don't know what my life is going to be like. So I don't know what my schedule is going to be. So if you want to know, don't just subscribe, click the notifications bell so you can be told when I get my act together and I put some videos online for you guys to see my face again. If you enjoyed this video and all of Vlogmas, please give the video a thumbs up and comment below with what your favorite moment from Vlogmas this year was. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I know that my videos didn't come out at the same time every day, and some days they were a little bit late, and some days they were a little bit weird, and some days there were a little bit of tears, and some days there was not really anything at all. So I want to say thank you guys for sticking with me through it. I had absolutely so much fun. The time has gone so quickly. I cannot believe that Christmas is tomorrow, in 2 hours. In 2 hours it's gonna be Christmas Day, guys. What is happening? So I will see you guys again next year for regular videos from the beginning of January, and I hope that I will have the opportunity to do Vlogmas again next year, because I so enjoyed doing Christmassy activities in my city that, because of my job up until now, I've never had the chance to do. So thank you so much, guys. I'm getting real into the YouTube next year. Like, I'm pushing it even harder than I already was this year. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope that you found something that you enjoyed this season, whether it be hanging out with friends, spending time with family, a new activity that you haven't done yet, a new sweet treat that you hadn't tried, that you baked or bought or shared with a friend. Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a really safe and fun and heartwarming holiday season, and whatever. Oh my god, guys, it's the last whatever of the season. Ah! And also say goodbye to Sprout, my son. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I said to my dad today, I said, he's not drinking any water. Every time I check on his water levels, they're all already full. And my dad said, that's because I've been watering him. I said, why? He goes, because he's my grandson. You don't even know. You guys don't even know. Oh my god. It's like, it just means the world to me. A lot of sweating happening still, even though the cool changes come through.